shut up. That's essentially the message critics say is coming from Buckingham Palace as yet another Meghan Markle narrative unravels under the weight of its own contradictions. Meghan hasn't set foot in the UK since 2022, but suddenly there's talk she might return this summer alongside Prince Harry for an Invictus Games event marking the countdown to Birmingham 2027. Convenient timing, many note, especially as a fresh round of stories attempts to explain, in advance, why she still won't be seen anywhere near the actual royal family. Enter the latest alleged villain, Queen Camilla. Yes, now it's Camilla's fault. Not William. Not Catherine. Not the British press. Not security. Not trauma. Apparently, the Queen Consort is the newest obstacle standing between Meghan and a triumphant UK return. Observers couldn't help but laugh at the sudden plot twist. For years, the narrative rotated through a familiar cast of royal antagonists. Now Camilla has been recast as the mastermind, an accusation so clumsy it feels like narrative whiplash. To critics, this looks like a transparent attempt to rewrite the script yet again. If Meghan does come to Britain but avoids royal contact, the excuse is already primed: she refuses to play nice with Camilla. Cue the dramatic music. Cue the tough girl headlines. Cue the implication that Meghan is bravely standing her ground against palace forces desperate to undermine her. The reality, skeptics argue, is far less cinematic. Meghan doesn't dictate terms. She isn't negotiating power. She walked away in 2020 and hasn't been part of the institution since. To suggest she is now drawing battle lines with the Queen Consort strikes many as absurd. As one observer put it bluntly, you don't get to rage quit a job and then complain you're not invited to the staff meetings. If Meghan truly returns to the UK, critics say, she'll need a catalogue of excuses to explain why she won't be seen with a single senior royal. Security will reappear. So will Camilla. So will William, Catherine, hostile Brits, bad vibes, and mysterious scheduling conflicts. The reasons may change, but the outcome won't: distance, separation, and carefully curated absence. The Camilla angle, in particular, has raised eyebrows. The Queen Consort is widely viewed as focused on her role, her husband, and keeping the monarchy steady, not on feuding with a woman who left years ago. To many, the idea that Camilla spends even seconds thinking about Meghan feels wildly inflated. If anything, palace watchers believe the hierarchy is clear: Camilla answers to no one outside the crown, and Meghan simply doesn't factor in. Some suspect this entire story is less about Camilla and more about Harry. He has long carried complicated feelings about his parents' divorce, and critics speculate that blaming Camilla still resonates emotionally with him. Casting her as the villain may be less about public opinion and more about keeping Harry aligned with the narrative. If, and it's a big if, Meghan attends the Invictus event, seasoned observers insist she won't come anywhere near the royal family. Not Camilla. Not Charles. Not anyone. The king, in particular, is said to be fiercely protective of his wife. Any attempt to publicly antagonize her would likely end conversations, not start them. Ultimately, critics believe this article trail is laying groundwork for the inevitable: Meghan won't go. Or she'll go briefly, invisibly, and separately. When that happens, the blame will already be assigned. History rewritten. Again. As for Camilla, most royal watchers are betting she doesn't care in the slightest. In fact, if the two women never did cross paths, many joke that one calm, unmistakable queenly smile would say more than 1,000 leaks ever could.